Yo, thank you for the like. You're a champ. I remember what I was gonna say. I have to tell you now before I forget. I went off on that whole tangent because we were talking about Hunger Games, and I was like, it related to me going on a mission because when I was in the mission field, and it was super eerie. Everybody in the mission field was like, "Oh, this is like Hunger Games on your mission." And it's a super weird place, being at BYU, and like everybody's walking around doing all this like LDS stuff, and everybody would all of a sudden out of nowhere they'd like hold up their three fingers and do the Hunger Games whistle, the like Mockingbird whistle or whatever. It was super weird, and it made me feel like this is like all these people are being sent out from all these districts to like go and try to figure God out. It was so weird. It was super weird. Yeah, but it's like it was like the whole campus of BYU. Everyone would be in cafeteria at the same time, and everybody would hold up three fingers and like start doing whistles, the Hunger Game whistles. It was super creepy. That's what I was gonna say. Yo, what's up, guys? Yo, if Biggs shows up, he's gotta let me know. If you show up, Biggs, you gotta let me know. Anyways, guys, what do I have to talk about tonight? What's even gone on? Like, I guess I'm really getting into Elden Ring. I guess I still have like 5 more bosses, and it's like I'm gonna dedicate myself to just going and trying to complete every boss. So I don't know, guys. I kind of want to just beat it and like get on to the next game. It's like I understand some people like play that game for a long time and they kept playing it for like 2 years since it came out, but people do that with like every game, you know what I mean? People are always going back to like other games, you know? Like, do I want to just dedicate myself to just being an Elden Ring streamer or something? You know, it's again, it's just like it's hard to just kind of do your own thing, especially when you're streaming, because it's like you have this input every once in a while, and it's like, you know, is this really what I want to do? But I don't want to like be off-putting to like people and whatever else is going on. It's hard when you're live streaming. It's a lot easier probably if you just do like uploads and stuff, right? But yo, what's up, guys? If anybody has anything cool, any cool ideas, any cool news, any amazing words to say, you know, if you just want to say what's up, say what's up. I do this basically every night. I come in here and like just hash it out. I like to think that I just hash it out with myself, with other people sometimes. But you know, I'm here. I'm like a regular. I'm like a painting in Harry Potter. You know, it's like I'm continually like on the device, on the wall, so to speak, ready to speak about anything. So it's just sometimes difficult to like continually make up these conversations, you know, all the time, and try and say something that means something to myself. You know, what do I mean? Am I just a bag of bones? Anyways, I hope you make it to Germany. I hope you make it to Germany. I hope you make it to Germany.
Me too.
I had some Germans talk to me when I was in Italy once, and they're like, "Sprechen Sie Deutsch?" And I was like, I thought for a second, I was like, 9. And then they like left, and I was like, "Wiedersehen," and they were like all excited that I knew like,
The sweetest humans ever.
yeah.
Like, all you have to tell them is like, "Ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch," and they're like, "Really? Are you an American?" They're
Yeah.
the sweetest people.
I think German sounds cool too,
Oh
but
yeah, people are always like, it's such an angry language. I think it's beautiful.
yeah, I think it sounds neat.
I've been for 7 years, and I will never get tired of it.
Yeah. But they were all excited that I knew like how to say goodbye or whatever. I know a few things like Donka, was it like Donka Shen or something like that, and like Avita Zen and 9, and that's about it though.
Yeah, I mean, that's all you really need to know. They can get
Yeah.
by on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I absolutely love Germans. I'm trying to get my girlfriend to go with me, and she's like, kind of hesitant because she's lived in Utah her whole life. She don't want to leave her family.
Yeah.
But I'm like, listen, with this economic state of America right now, like, I feel like we could do worse than Germany.
Well, what's that? That independent state in Germany is like the only country in the world that's not in debt. Liechtenstein.
Oh,
Lichten,
I didn't know that.
yeah, Liechtenstein is like the only country in the entire world that's like has a positive economic revenue.
Honestly, that checks out. That's
Yeah.
so fair.
Yeah. Yo, what's up? What's up, alien? Yo, what's up, Van? Naguyanti. We're just hanging out, guys. We're trying to figure out what life's about. What if one day you guys were in here and I just took a sip of coffee and I just understood? I just like had the world's greatest idea or something. Like maybe I should like work on writing a book, like while I'm in here. You know, thanks for the likes. Like you guys come in and I'm just like writing my book and I'll tell you guys what's up, what I'm writing about. You know, we can like work on it together. I'll just work on writing my book. I'll write everybody's name down in my book that I like talk to. Like everyone will tell me a story or something like that. It'll be like stories from across the, like stories across space or something. Hippie clothes gave you those thoughts, right? Where do all these thoughts come from? You know what I mean? I told my dad earlier that all a computer is just like a rock, right? It's just like the right kind of rocks in the right order. It's weird, isn't it? You could make it big too. It doesn't have to be tiny, which would make it even weirder, I feel like. But yeah, all a computer is just like it's like a bunch of refined rocks, elements, put in the right order. Or whatever. But yeah, Danke. That's like all the German I know. I like don't know any German. But I did run into some German people in Italy one time. No gym tonight? I went, man. I know, what are they putting in my coffee, right? You guys didn't know I've been crazy for a long time. I've been crazy for like 10 years. Ever since I like started taking organic chemistry, I went crazy. The class like made me crazy. It was like all this weird stuff about molecules and like like quantum mechanics and stuff. Yeah, I've been like when I took organic chemistry, it like changed my life. I like changed everything because it was like all of a sudden I couldn't rely on math. Math has been something that my whole life I've relied on, but when I took organic chemistry, it was like all of a sudden math was like weird, you know? But I've been like crazy for like 10 years. You guys didn't know that? So what actually started it was something that happened in OChem like 10 years ago. But Presley, I went to the gym earlier. I went like 30 minutes ago. I was there. I mean, crazy's I'm just saying that crazy's like a relative term. It's just like, was Einstein crazy? Yeah, probably to like somebody who thinks life is just all about like making bread and like going to church with your family, if that makes sense. The word crazy is a relative word. It means that it's not the same thing for everybody. Like I said, like was Einstein crazy? Well, to a lot of people, especially a lot of people in like Europe and stuff like that, and a lot of those older countries, like it's just like, yeah, like if life is about like, you know, making bread for your family, like harvesting wheat, and then just going to church, then yeah, like Einstein was a crazy guy. He like lived a life like completely devoid of like manual labor and stuff. I just say that jokingly. I don't think I'm crazy. I just think I have like very complicated thoughts. And a lot of people think it's crazy, but yeah. Gym already was like 30 minutes ago. I did biceps and back and biceps. So it was already at the gym. By the way, I did pass the lab of OChem. So I'm sort of a chemistry genius. Sort of. Anyways, guys. What is on the agenda for tonight? more games or? I really do think I'm just gonna try and beat Elden Ring though. By the way, it snowed like a ton here, guys. Like, you're back? What's up? It snowed a bunch, guys. Here, check this out. Look at all that snow out there. You see that? It's like crash your car weather outside. If you don't know how to drive in this, you'll like slide right into the back of people and stuff. What should we talk about, Alien? Do you think it like qualifies as me like I need to play some new game? I know that's what I think too. But some other people joined my chat and they were like, you need to finish every boss. Is what they said. They said you need to finish every boss, and I was like, I don't know if I want to finish every single boss. That would take like a long time. I like found a strategy that like allows me to like beat the boss like super quick, and I just thought like, yeah, I'm just gonna do that. You know? But I kind of agree, I need to play a new game. I need to improve my channel. I know, man. You know what? Maybe I have a video for you. I have a video to recommend you on my channel. It just has to do with like all these ideas of like how crazy life is kind of, and it's just like how much am I really expected to do? You know, and it's like I think life is hard, man. You know, it's like it's hard to be like the best guy you can be, and like get the girl and like make the money, get the car, have the clothes, say the right things, have the right job. You know what I mean? Like, first off, I wouldn't be doing YouTube like if I was able to like have a better job, you know, or whatever. Like, you know, that's why I'm much more like thinking based. That reminds you of a quote. What's the quote? I'll post that. I'll post a link to that video that you're reminding me of in the community posts, all right? I'll post it in there for you. It's just like, it's like my farewell address kind of thing. Like if I never make it, you know what I mean? Like this is what I think kind of thing. Oh, go ahead, say it. It's fine. Faisal was on here the other day, like calling me an idiot because I can't beat Elden Ring, so I didn't do anything to him. Yeah, that's fine. But like I said, Faisal was on here like 2 days ago saying like, dude, he was like, you suck at Elden Ring, you can't win, or whatever. He didn't say those exact words, but he basically said that, so you're fine. I didn't do anything to him, you're fine. Say whatever you want. I'm like sitting there trying to beat it, and he's like, you suck. He's like, you suck at this game. But he also tracked down my Facebook too. He like found my Facebook profile. I don't even ever get on Facebook anymore. Yeah, life is hard, and it's harder if you're an idiot. My whole theory on that is like, can't I just be more of an idiot then? You know what I mean? Like, there's got to be, but that's funny though, Alien, for sure. I love that quote. Um, can't I just be like a little bit more of an idiot so it's just like I don't even understand any of it? You know what I mean? Like, how come I'm only like half idiot or whatever? You know, like it's being like a half idiot sucks because it's like you can like perceive your failures. But if I was like a full idiot, then I wouldn't even perceive failure. You know what I mean? I would just be like enamored by anything, like up until my death or something. But it's like the fact that it's like you're good enough to understand what you're not good at. That's hard. You know what I mean? It's like almost being able to perceive everything that everyone else can perceive, but you're not able to accomplish everything that everyone else can accomplish. Yeah, for sure. Those are kind of the same things I say. Like, you can do whatever you want, just don't hurt anybody. I say those same things too. That's kind of weird you say that as well. But that's what I usually say. What's the meme? I don't know if I know what meme you're talking about. Simple Jack meme? I'll have to look it up. I know a lot of memes, you know what I mean, but I don't think I've seen that one. I'll have to look it up. Simple Jack meme. I'll look it up. But yeah, in India, you guys have the Himalayas, don't you? So snow's not like so foreign to you. That meme would be canceled today. Yeah, a lot of stuff from my growing up era would be canceled. Like, I grew up with Jackass, that show where people just like went and hurt themselves and like were basically just rude to everybody. Like, that's what was in the theaters when I was growing up, was Jackass. It's like, it was like cool to be an idiot, kind of. Tropic Thunder. Okay, I gotcha. Like blackface stuff or whatever. Yeah, I've seen Tropic Thunder. Yeah, I've seen that show. You just made me laugh just thinking about it. Isn't it Robert Downey Jr. or whatever? Isn't it Robert Downey Jr. who does that? He like paints his face or whatever. He plays a black guy or something. But there was also White Chicks. There was two black guys playing white girls as well. That we grew up with. If you grew up in the same era I did. Ben Stiller played a movie as Simple Jack. Okay. I'll look it up. But that Simple Jack movie tanked in the box office? Okay. Do I think the mind will ever understand death? I think death is understanding. It's like death knows everything. But we have to think linearly, like as a being. Hey Biggs, in my community, I posted a video for you. In my community tab, I posted a video for you where it's like I try to elaborate on the most complicated thing I can think of. So if you go to my community tab or my like posts tab on my channel, it should say like @Biggs. Because he played as a guy with less intelligent? Oh, okay. If you go to the philosophy, if you go to the philosophy department in like a Barnes and Nobles, they have philosopher books that say like how to like understand death, or like the path to death. A lot of philosophers focus on death. Like if you go to the philosophy section in Barnes and Nobles, there's like a bunch of books that say like the road to death, or like understanding death, and like all this stuff. I'll look up the Simple Jack meme though. And then Alien, I'll post that video that's just like, you know what, I can only like do as good as I can, you know? Forrest Gump or Blockbusters. Oh, I gotcha, okay. I'll have to look into this Alien, it sounds interesting. It's when Robert Downey tells The Secret.
Now I'm scared of it coming off. So once it is out of our hands, it is out of my hands.
Anyways, guys, maybe tonight's just gonna be. I respect you guys. You know what I mean? Like I respect you, Alien. I respect you, Biggs. So I'm like thinking. I'm like, this is like what I really want to say to them. You know? Sean Penn and Tom Hanks play. Yeah, I know. I've seen Forrest Gump, and I think I've seen you and Sam as well. But yeah, I respect you too. Oh, I got you. Oh yeah, you never go full retarded. I've seen that. Like it says like never go full retarded, right? That's what it says, doesn't it? And I've had people say we don't say that word anymore. People say we don't say that anymore. If you like say that, people get mad nowadays. Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of stuff from our era that would be canceled if you're around the same age as me. I mean, but there is like Deadpool and stuff. There are still some popular things that are kind of like edgy or whatever. Like Deadpool's kind of one of them. But the meme still stands. And that's where it relates to where I said, can't I just be full idiot? Why do I have to be like half an idiot? I used to just think like when I was like a kid, it was just like, oh, if you're just a nice person, like life is gonna work out for you, you know? Like all you have to be is just like a nice person or whatever. But yeah, I grew up and it was just like, nope. You can't go full idiot. Anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna call it and go home and just chill out. I'll see you guys later. But I'm gonna link a video in my comment section or my post section for you, alien, that like, it's just my like feelings about how hard I have to work in life. How did Visal track me? He didn't. He just like typed in my name and then typed in Facebook. He doesn't know where I live. He just like tracked down my Facebook. He was like, I'm a freak. I was like, okay, well, I'm definitely not like telling you a lot, like a bunch of stuff then. He kept asking me for my address and stuff. I was like, no, dude. I'm gonna keep anonymity. Yeah, but all he did is he just, like, you guys know my name, so. He just typed in my name and then just typed in like Facebook and it pulled it up. Or whatever. Like, I have a Facebook profile, too. I just told him, I was like, I'm not giving out information, like, you know. It's fine. It's the internet, like. Yeah, my name's Austin, but it's cool. I don't know what your name is. I don't think you ever told me your name, did you? I just know you as like the alien in my phone. You're just the alien that I talk to using this rock. I connect with the aliens. Yeah, Austin like the city, yep. Like Texas. Oh yeah, I just tried to, Biggs, all I did is just try to like say something really complicated, you know what I mean? It's just like, how complicated can I say something? So that's why I said, maybe the answer to your question is just another question. Not like it's unique. Yeah, I just tell Faisal, I'm not telling you any information, but there's probably like 1,000 people with your name. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. It's not a big deal. The real question is, have you ever been to the Himalayas? I look more inviting than I used to. Thanks. I think, and Faisal just messaged me. Maybe he's watching. Your name is too overused. But the thing is, also, is India has like 2 billion people or something like that, right? So it's like I don't think you can think like that. Like India just has so many people. So it's like easy to think that your name is like reused a bunch or something. But what I was gonna ask is, like, have you ever been to the Himalayas? Because that's on your border, right? Have you ever gone and checked out like the Himalayan mountains? Your uncle goes on a pilgrimage to the Himalayas? It's not for everyone. That's good. I look more inviting though, you know. I used to just be like hard, like seriously, just like a hardened dude with like a beard in my hair, man. It needs physical fitness. You wouldn't survive? Well, I probably wouldn't either. How big is the largest well on Earth? It's a blue well. I think a blue well is the biggest well. Here's something. Thank you very much. Here's like an interesting fact about blue whales. They're not only the largest animal on the planet today, but they're the largest animal to ever exist on the planet. Ever.
Thanks so much. You better come say hi. I'm like blind. So yeah. What else is there?
You don't like whales? I think the ocean is scary. What about dinosaurs? I don't know, probably like the Mosasaurus or something like that. Shamu, I know Shamu the whale, right? Actually, I don't know if Shamu exists anymore. It probably died. I don't know what the biggest dinosaur is. Maybe it's like I think a really big dinosaur though is called Mosasaurus. Like name gives you PTSD. Dude, I'm pretty sure I have PTSD. I definitely have PTSD, man. Last night, I don't know if I told you guys this, but last night I had a dream where everybody was zombies. And there were like zombie bugs. And somebody bit me, dude, in my sleep, and I had to go get a shot that like made me not a zombie anymore. It was so crazy, dude.
I keep tuning into your stream at the wrong times.
Oh,
It's like you ask me
You're fine.
weird stuff, and I'm like,
no, I like in my.
Like, when you were talking about stalking, like, are you okay? Do you need help?
Oh yeah, well some guy might like you never know who you get on here. It's the internet, so you just have to like be okay with a lot of stuff anyways. Be okay with people making fun of you. Everyone like yesterday I got called autistic, and a couple days before it's like, oh, are you slow? And some guy was like, oh, do you have Asperger's and stuff like this? Just like whatever, you have to be okay with that. But then on the other end of the spectrum, some guys like, oh, you're so cool. You're like the coolest person I know.
Yeah.
And it's like you come up with like all this stuff to say all the time or whatever, and they just like look you up on Facebook. Then you get like a message of them on Facebook from them. It's like, okay, all right. But I mean, but I mean, he lives in like Syria or whatever. I'm not like I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not like worried about it or whatever. So.
I was like, keep tuning in, and I'm like, what?
Oh yeah, and then I just was telling them last night I had a dream where it was like zombies. And I got bitten by one of the zombies in my dream, and like so I didn't turn into a zombie. I had to like get a shot or whatever.
I usually call it anthrax vaccine.
Oh yeah. Yo, thanks, Biggs. I appreciate it. Because you brought a phone called Shamu, it was a distaste. You bought a phone, ruined your YouTube, maybe not ruined, delayed. Yo, thanks, Biggs. I really appreciate that, man. I think you guys are cool too. Like, seriously, think about it. Biggs, you ask like the craziest questions, but I really think that they like spark like a lot of genius. You know what I mean? Like, they're smart questions, man, to be able to think of that stuff. And Alien, dude, I can just tell you're a smart guy. I can tell that you like obviously are very cultured and like you like understand a lot of like international sort of frames of mind and things like that. Like, I don't know what you guys do like in your spare time or anything else like that, but I appreciate you guys, you know, so I really appreciate you guys. But yeah, Alien, I was gonna post something in my comment section for you too. It was just like my thoughts, kind of. You talk a lot? Yeah, well, so do I. I had to apologize to the baristas here like already. I was like, sorry. I like got into a conversation with them. I was like, I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. So, filled with your comments. It's like, nah, it's just conversation. It's just like good conversation, you know what I mean? Talk, respond, give insight, change direction, you know, think about something, say an idea, ask a question. It's just conversation. Biggs is also here, so you're not the only one. Like, Biggs is here and he's been asking some questions. I just thought I would like, you know, say like, you know what, I have said something really good that was like very complicated about like, you know, maybe God is like the greatest circle there ever was, or sphere or something like that. And I really did try to like come up with some very intelligent thing to say one time about that. But I know, Alien, I need to like work on my editing and like a lot of things. It's just hard. Like, it's just hard to be somebody that is competitive in this world, you know what I mean? Like, in general. If I worked for NASA, yeah. Yeah, for sure. I get, my family hates my philosophy, for sure. They hate it. They're like, you need to shut up with that. They're like, it's annoying. And like, they're like, we can't handle it. Like, seriously, some people in my family are like, I can't be around you. We can't handle it. So I've had to learn how to like shut that off. I just talk about it because it's like, I'm just on camera. What else do I talk about, you know? Sometimes I'm just like trying to understand something by just like thinking about it to myself, which turns into like sounding like philosophy a lot, but yeah, I'm sure. It's almost like it's a very soft science. It's not like math, but like I said, math started getting like that to me. Like when I took like quantum physics stuff, it started getting weird. And I was just like, okay, math isn't like a solid thing now anymore either. But Biggs, I do actually have a video of me going to NASA. One time I got invited. I can always focus on more creative stuff. Yeah, I know. It's just tough to be competitive, right? It's just like I'd rather just be a person and like not have to like try to compete with other people, but that's just life. But Biggs, I actually have a video of me going to NASA. It's called like, if you typed in NASA or something like that on my channel, it's there. Maybe I should try to go back to school and like try to go
Oh, okay.
work for some company like that. I don't know.
Okay.
But that's like a dream job for a lot of people. That's like thinking very highly of myself to say that I could do that. It's like it would be very competitive and very tough. Yeah, but I'm just like making stuff up though. It's just like me like saying like, "Oh, like how is this a square a circle?" kind of thing. And just like mixing the words until it makes sense. Basically. Just like, "Oh, do aliens exist?" Well, in a sense, we're all aliens because everything comes from outer space. kind of thing. So it's like I like going end up saying we're all aliens or whatever. Like stuff like that. So then I say like, aren't you an alien to an alien? So what is alien anyways? Stuff like that. It's just confusing. It's like mixing words until you become so confused that it's just like, voila. And that's how you like make a star or something like that. But wrong. You're free to say whatever you want. Yeah, I have videos like that, but it's just like, it's trying to make an argument where you can't agree with it. Alien doesn't mean it's from space. Oh, well, you are the alien, right? You're the expert. Extraterrestrial. I forget, we're dealing with an expert here. Alien is something different from you. Yeah, I agree with that actually. That's why I said like, we're aliens to aliens, right? So it's mutual. Yeah, I understand that. I agree with it. Biggs, you should watch those videos. Those like earliest videos of mine. Those are the wildest ones, dude. Those are the ones where I was like so lost in life and had no idea what to do. I was just making wild videos every day. Those ones are really crazy, man. My old videos are wild. Yeah, for sure. I agree, alien. Yeah, I understand. I think alien just means foreign, like Alien said. To an extent, it just means foreign. It means like from another place. It's just another word like that. But generally, people say alien means not from Earth.
Yeah. I just pull it out when I get out, or when I get over there. Are you
I agree.
turning off the oven after you make your food? Well, so we can get all of the dishes convenient. Yeah, we're almost done. I like your food.
But anyways, guys, I think I might go and I gotta go. I'm gonna go eat dinner and stuff. So. But Biggs, all those older videos, those are from like 10 years ago, of me like just being super lost, man. But all right, see you guys.